Closing in on first pitch this evening from Yankee Stadium here in the Bronx. Tonight, a battle of two first-place squads between the Houston Astros and the New York Yankees. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Digging in, Jose Altuve. He'll get us started in this one.
Leading
under the
lights.
lights.
For Houston, the second baseman, Jose.
First offering on its way. And we are underway here in the Bronx as the first pitch of the evening is taken for ball one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, MLBThe, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He was driving in runs like crazy last month. And when you watch how he swings and how he goes about it, you're not at all surprised. I'm looking for him to generate a lot of offense in this one.
First pitch on its way. And he takes ball one. Roland Smith is kind of an interesting guy when you dig into his starting pitching tendencies. As starters go, he does a nice job of limiting base hits, but what's proven to give him trouble at times is the walk. He tends to issue a lot of free passes, more than you'd like to see.
That's an interesting note, MLBThe. And I think one of the things that he doesn't give himself enough credit for, when he falls behind in the count, 2-1, 3-1, he's the kind of guy that's just not going to lay one in there and let you whack it. He'd rather start with a fresh count to a new batter. So I wouldn't look at that as a negative. He just isn't the kind of guy that's real aggressive when he falls behind in the count.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. No balls and a strike to count. On its way, the 0-1 pitch down the first baseline. Just getting started here in the Bronx. Ball one taken just off the inside.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Again, he sends it out of play. Again, a 1-2. Another one sent foul. Just getting started here in the Bronx. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not Lance McCullers, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, guys, anytime you start a road trip, first 5 games you start 1-4, you're just trying to salvage. Do the fundamental things right. Try and sneak out a couple wins, get on the plane and get out of here.
Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, I think all opposing pitchers are going to have their hands full with Brett Gardner. This guy knows how to drive in runs. Had over 25 runs batted in last month. You've got to pay attention to how he goes about it. Ground balls, fly balls, home runs, any way to drive in a run, and that's what he's doing. He tries to have a major impact on every game he plays in.
Here's Brett Gardner now. And when you get a look at the splits, he's really owned right-handers thus far on the season. Oh, and an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Past meetings against Lance McCullers, comes in with 6 hits in 17 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. Looked like the knuckle curve there, and that's out number 2.
Well, at the rate he's going to strike out 27 on 81 pitches. Not throw a single ball and toss a perfect game. Obviously, I'm kidding, but you can't start a game any better than this. 2 hitters.
And the third baseman is there to make the catch, and the inning is over. Here's George Springer. He went deep last night twice. Here's the first pitch to him. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases.
Boy, there's a long drive bullet off the wall right there. But the outfielder does a really good job, D-Roll, of getting that one quickly and getting it back in to keep him at first for a long single.
Yeah, and also nice job by the base runner not there. Not putting his head down, being over-aggressive and getting thrown out at second base. He saw the play happening in front of him and put the brakes on and got back for a base hit.
Yeah, D-Roll, I think he would have been toast if he tried to stretch that one into a double.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Number 44 goes down to become the first out here in the second inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius' time. Hits from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here comes the first pitch. So a rather weak start to the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Springer leads off first with 1 away. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. No balls and 1 strike. Boy, he comes back with a beautiful pitch there, and he's dominating this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
This is what makes him so dangerous as a pitcher. 5 weapons that he can go to, and he's working ahead in the count. This is a tough matchup.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Past meetings against Lance McCullers. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit. You can tell his eyes lit up at the plate right there. He was not able to control his emotions, stay up the middle, and keep that one fair.
But this is speared by the first baseman, and he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. From the stretch. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Fouled off. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he fouls this one off. He pulls this one into right. There to take it is Reddick, and there are 2 gone now. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Batting 7th, the catcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Sometimes you need a little luck. Sometimes you need to get a ground ball with eyes. And that's exactly what happened right there.
First offering on its way. Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Brantley will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move.
Welcome back to the Bronx, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Yankees this season. Coming into the day, they've amassed the most strikeouts in the league, while also issuing the fewest walks, a feat that makes their coaching staff extremely happy. As one of them said to me, when you can rack up strikeouts like we do, but not walk anyone, that tells you a lot about the incredible stuff our pitchers have, and they trust it. Guys, it's an aggressive pitching staff with a lot of swing and miss in their game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The next 0-2. Line down the left field line. But this will be foul. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Coming in for his first at-bat, Josh Reddick, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch-outs and working on number 5.
Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away. Swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy
threw it right past him. A swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Next for New York, Aaron Judge, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. And this one bounds around against the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Brantley is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Digging in now for the Yankees, Brett Gardner. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Swing and a line drive. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Judge leads off second with 1 gone in the inning, and it's fouled away. And here's a changeup in there for a called 3rd strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Michael Brantley as we begin the top of the 4th.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these 2 teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Michael Brantley goes quietly leading off the 4th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
The center fielder.
A man at second with 1 down. And former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he is in there. The 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Now batting.
Striding in for Houston, number 44 comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, newsflash, guess where the next pitch is?
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Fair to say. Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Tyler Wade. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Oh, just a miserable effort there. It's 0-1. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike. Fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and he was in complete control of that at-bat from beginning to end as that last one's waved at and missed for route number 2. And now is the Yankees DH, Aaron Hicks. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And, ooh, I'm not sure you can get fooled worse than that. It's 0-1. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Astros manager A.J. Hinch between innings specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me that they have to find a way to be more patient at the plate. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going. And he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game. So their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Alex.
And the pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases.
Hey, so far it's been easy pickings for this pitcher. He's gone through this lineup almost unscathed. But right there, leadoff single, middle part of the game. Let's see if he makes an adjustment before they do.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Good job of making him chase that pitch down below the strike zone. That's where you want to pitch when you're looking for the double play ball.
The 0-2 once more is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Robinson Chirinos. Boy, not even close with that one, and he's behind 0-1.
Case in point right there, Matty. We're seeing a trend, the north and south. A lot of pitchers working that elevated fastball and then breaking stuff off in the dirt. We used to see east-west, not the case anymore.
Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Now batting, right fielder.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Oof, looks like he's chasing butterflies with that swing. It's 0-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
Count remains at 0-2. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. Over 90% of their at-bats have started with a swing on the first pitch. And given their lack of run production, that approach clearly isn't working. He said adjustment number 1 has to be to allow the at-bats to develop and look for good pitches to hit in deeper counts where they will hopefully have more of an advantage over the pitcher.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And a nice job to get the ball in quickly. He'll be held to a single here with nobody out.
Now batter, first baseman.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number one. So a runner at first with one out now. And that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right.
Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The center fielder.
Into the box, Brett Gardner. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. Big swing at the knuckle curve, gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Now batting.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Sanchez at third. Judge on second. Urshela on at first with 2 down.
Hey, this is a huge pitch right here. It would be demoralizing to watch this inning slip away.
And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the end. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. This will be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jose Altuve goes down to become the first out in the 6th inning. Fouled off. The 0-1 delivery. Clearly off with his timing on that one. A swinging strike.
Can you boys say next? Who's next up to bat? Because this guy's done. You cannot fall down 0-2 to one of the better pitchers in the league and expect to get a base hit.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Brantley goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. 2-3 go the Astros. Still no score.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman.
Big swing and a miss at the knuckle curve. Strike one. Popped him up. Tomlinson onto the grass, but he won't get to it, and this should put a man in scoring position to start the inning.
Yeah, he's gotten the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Oh, an ugly swing there. It's 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 2. Wade gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1.
The designated hitter.
Starts him out with the knuckle curve, and he swings through it for strike 1. Called strike 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. He's set and the pitch. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
The 3-1 pitch. Stopped by the post office to get stamps on the way to mailing in that swing. It's 3-2 now.
For the most part, he's looked really locked in at the plate in this game. Not so much on that swing, though.
Payoff pitch on its way. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the Back here in the Bronx, neither team denting the run column quite yet as we look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. Next up for the Astros, George Springer. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Number 44 is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Strike 3. 19 strikeouts for him now. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Oh, man, he's got a chance to strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
Got him for an even 20 strikeouts now thus far as he's just been flat on. Now at the plate, Luke Voigt. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
And that's out number 1.
The left fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Last time through was a base hit. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. No runs, 7 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2. First delivery to him on the way. And a half-hearted swing there as he tried to go the other way, and it's strike 1.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close.
But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Don't kid yourself. He's well aware.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Now at the plate, Yuli Gurriel. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
So stepping in, Robinson Chirinos. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Here it comes on 0-2. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Real nice curveball there. Had a lot of late break, and he waved right through that one.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Josh Reddick is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning. Hit in the air out toward left. Judge is under it. And that retires the side. Astros leave 1. We are still scoreless. Coming to the plate now, Clint Frazier. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Oh, and he misses it. And this will find the wall out near Monument Valley.
The batter, number 14.
Runner at first following the error. And that'll bring in the 2nd baseman, Tyler Wade.
Nino
Reese will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 17.
Boy, not the way he wanted to start out here. It's 0-1 as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game. So a runner at first now with one away. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop, Didi Gregorius now. No balls and 1 strike. Oof, and it's safe to say he doesn't look all that comfortable up there. 0-2 now. Hit to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner moves into scoring position at second. Digging in the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that. And he has just given them the lead late as this is down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, especially when you're stuck.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Nino Reese will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here. Stepping up now, Michael Brantley. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And there's another one. Strike 3 as he just continues to mow guys down.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's the first pitch to him. High in the air out to center field. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, George Springer. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Now pitching for the New York Yankees.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the 1-run lead. So we got him looking there. George Springer takes the hat trick with his 3rd strikeout of the night. And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The New York Yankees came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Roland Smith pitches his way to a team-leading 12th win of the year and broke the single-game strikeout record with 23 punch-outs along the way. Lance McCullers takes the loss.